Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you.
Hello, good morning, official po, official pa, me mo biara official pa. Yebedo twede ampo ase, ode adom ye ama enenso. Moja edi frusani ewo nipedue mu a na kire se ye na adom ara kwa we ma ya honde na yamfa dwumedie ensa embremo. Me ha mofia mo afi. It's another special day as usual for BWF Solicitors Legal Hour every Friday, as you know. And then so ya sign up ba na yedi dwumedie ebremo. Ne etie ne se mesre we ni die mo onya ba so ape bomodia na piano tiko se share na enko echi ema obi biara unim no platform so eye WhatsApp group eye or Instagram ana say Telegram so nyina mompia na dodo na enyanene asem de a ebe mpo de me ho krampo edwire me diane manyeti misremo eni die mo ye wo BWF Solicitors a ye wo different platforms so any say your Facebook so ye wo YouTube so ye wo almost all the media ne so na media ye anope ubesan enya ye wo BW radio so sanso na ukoye live a ubetumi enya sanso ko radio garden na ohwehwe BW radio ye nso wo ho sanso na abawa radio nso afa anope a dodo na etie wo so nti mesre wo nso beka ye ho na bomoden na pia na ye nyina ye nche sa chedie metwa me ho sema enche bia meba sia montwa me meba.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us, speak to us, let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Official poll. Question number 1. Law firm Bay and the one Anna House on top of the Seven Sisters Tube Station, exit number 2. No. BWF Solicitors. Correct. It is that time of the year again. BWF Solicitors, our trusted community law firm at the Christmas quiz competition. No. Ababiomo. We have gone through 2022 together. We have celebrated 30 years of our senior partners on broking service to the community. And do so, someone so will be winning the prizes from the annual quiz competition. No, listen, every 1st December, Ecosi 23rd December 2022, following on all our social media platforms, on BW Radio, BWTV, any rainbow radio show, and some very simple and interesting questions. And you will stand a chance of winning a massive prize. First prize, 2 weeks stay in Ghana, flight and accommodation covered. Second prize, £500 cash. Third prize, £200 cash, plus many other consolation prizes. Afi Chapeau. BWF Solicitors. For legal matters, but you be handle no pepe at the amount. You 214 to 218. Tottenham High Road, no so. London N15, 4NP, 4th floor of the Anna House. Freying, it was 0208 493 7340 or emergency number 077 127 61884. With over 30 years of service to the community, we are your trusted community lawyers. Yamawa Fisher Poe. Merry Christmas.
Yo, adofo ni etiefo ahwefo meda mo nyina asim biom se mo asan beka yensa na yedi dwumedi ebekoso nyame nhira obi biara a wabeka yen ho anope ena dwumedi ya me detu na menti ase me hwe topic ne sa me si we de afi kwa yewie de o se yenso yetumi tofie ni bisa na tie ne se ene topic edbeba na enti bia mechechi mu kakra de akyerɛw na monkoso ana monhye program no ema ye BWF Solicitors Legal Hours so ne yɛda so ɛwɔ se afi no abeto ya na ye ba be pensen mu eba ne BWF Solicitors amonim se nye se immigration nko a omuda ba bia ye ba family law a omudi mu akotene che so mo ye champion pa na immigration de omofa ne tra se mo amonim ye se ofa ne tra na che se eye very easy for them. So na ye call mitigations and litigations no nso so saa na ye chechire mu a companies ni omo ho contract ne ho nsɛm ne ade ne nyina ɛwɔ hɔ nom na ye tro me council de akoya ye krom Ghanaian law nso no na kyerɛ sɛ baabia omo ye ho ade sɛ wode wo nsɛm ɛbɛsoɛ omo a omo ye ho ama omo bɔ mmɔden asɛ sɛ ne tie bia no wobɛdi nkonim ɛwɔ asɛm ne mu na ene ye be me sama mo official penso biom menkai mo say quiz no eda so na next week na ye draw ye bebo nkrofo mo di kan eni omudi etire ni third position afen so achede bebre ade ba betu dwa no mesremo ne oba abomodia na fro bi say oni question bi sakrampo a on be participate wo quiz ne mo because first prize o ko Ghana free ticket, free hotel, 2 weeks holiday. Won't pay we now per day. Sir, second prize and so 500 solid pori £500. Yedi chokwa. Na third prize in 200 in die. Wait me die party Christmas party. Wait me they try to clean. I'm an IFFF and the day change to the baby. Ain't me sremo obaso abomode akase meye quiz nebi. Na mama ho kwan. 1 minute. You answer as many questions as you can. Na afede ye de edwumedie no atoa so efri ho. Sa netie enen yekofa ba de bia meka eba ne BWF Solicitors a omo de obese omo de omo ani no omo ano ene omo hwene ahwiahwia enkrofo nsem se ne ebe ya omo hu ne omo a ha omo na ne omo a ha omo no omo aka se da bi ye mbekire community no na omo nya ho nimdie na omo fento anamum enti they are there for the community, they are there to support the community in any aspect there bia me ka se enye immigration ko a ene nso ya san kofa bia ba ene se mommy enhwe wa betena krom ha wa ye dwuma saa na wo de kɔ woyɛ adwuma na wode kɔ woyɛ adwuma na wode kɔ wobisa wo ho sɛ na wo nso ahɛn na wobɔ wo bra wobɛhwɛ mu a before you realize you spend about 30 years in this country abradan a anaasɛ fie a wasi watɔ wɔ wo kurom no wokɔ hɔ abosome pɛ na woda hɔ na wasan w'akyi aba enti dwendwen saa adeɛ wei ho na to wɔn anamɔ sɛ aha na mete enti saa dan me nso mɛtumi atɔ bi wɔ ha anaa paapa maame me nua baa me nua bɛrima ɛnyɛ den krakrakrakrakra tutu anan mu yie na dan no wobɛtumi atɔ bi wɔ ha enti ɛnɛ question anaasɛ topic a yɛde ba ne sɛ how to buy a house with government support if you are disabled or looking after someone who has disability. Mbia wo no ohuson wobetumi atɔ wo de nyame nhyira so. Mbia wo no kakra because wo hwɛ obi a ɔyɛ yarefo nti no wobɛka sɛ nipa kwa me hwɛ sika mu ɛyɛ ahe mɛyɛ den ɛna makɔ akɔtɔ dan. Anaasɛ wo mu mpo wo nso woyɛ disabled wonya government support kakra wobisa wo na me a meyare madede mu ana sɛbio mɛyɛ dɛn na me nso mɛtɔ dan bi ɛnɛ bra bɛtie me se kɔfrɛ wo nua bi frɛ w'adamfo bi frɛ nkurɔfoɔ so mo bɛtie na kwan no ebie ɛne sɛ government se ɔma support ɔbɛma wo support ɔbɛtumi ama wo support a sɛ wo fall into one of these categories a ɔbɛma support na wo soso watɔ dan ne bi wo soso wabɛyɛ fiera wɔ UK abɔnten so na wo mpɛ wei na wopɛ dɛ nti ɛnɛ makɔtwe Uncle Ben pɛmu na nkasa de aba senior partner ɛwɔ BWF Solicitors sɛ ɛnɛ ɔmbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ mehia support a ɛsi government bɛtumi asupport me na matɔ dan na kwan bɛn na government no ebe support m na metumi atɔ dan embia na wadwuma yɛ no wofo sɛ wɔwɛsu a endu baabia yɛse sɛ wohwɛ ɔyarefo sɛbi obi a ɔyare anaasɛ wo mumum woyare a government si obetumi asupport nti ene yɛntwe Uncle Ben mbra na ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ ma Uncle Ben patɔ ma good morning no
patɔ good morning manya tea na te sɛ
adom nkwa na hweye ye ho ye patɔ ma ho kwan na wo de nchi akɛse ama yetiefo ne ahwɛfo na afedie ye de dwumedie no ahyɛ ase.
Okay, good morning enuanom ne adɔfo I'm say kasa ya che and na I wanna buy nti yes ya hye jumper obende first of all ye de nyame ase sɛ watimi ama yɛn kwan a na yebetimi ene yenuanom akasa na ye raise issue sometimes I feel say ye pese my community ne ho na etimi boa sɛ na yasetena wɔ ha no ebetimi akoyi ama yɛn sɛ wo obi a obetimi afrɛ no obetimi a join yɛn obetimi a share obetimi a comment obetimi de wo questions nso aba na yahwɛ ne answer nti me to my back.
Yo, Uncle Ben, me dasi. Yes, you who watch it. Yes, I'm our crab, baby. You miss super. Yo, Uncle Ben, ya tiani say, medika kakakra, na so minim say, mo amaye experti dear, muna munim kwaya, say, ye faso na, sa anamutwe, yensu yen tubi. Enti eneme bisa, ayasim bisa, kesye emame. Say, mate, say, government etume, ebwa kakra. Enti say, government betume abwa kakra. Me question me business say how to buy a house with government support. Say we disabled and now say should be or disability. Kwan ben so ena metumi aye sadi na mum ansa na mema wo wa cheche mo no. Enra na ye titi nsɛm bi say mortgage rate valuation rate no ekosoro ema obi kura frɛ sɛ na sike a ɛkɔsoro yɛn dan kai ne ade mpacho sima pɛ obetumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra how this rate ɛkɔsoro obetumi affect na afɛ ya by topic so.
Yo manyati I'm say first of all no korea yetimu yenim sɛ ade baako a ɛho hia obia ɛyɛ efie ana sɛ baabi a obetumi afrɛ no ofie a wobɛtena nti ɛho hia pa dodo na rent ebi nso rent free aban ɛhɔ a ɛfrɛ no social housing through local authority and also through housing association saa ade no nso wɔ hɔ ana ɛwɔ sizable proportion a ɔmo atɔ ɔmo dan nti dan na woto no sɛ ɛyɛ mortgage na wode to a na kyerɛ sɛ wakɔgye loan ɛwɔ bank and our financial institution na mortgage na wogye no ɔno no ɔde ma wo sɛ ɔno nso bɛnya ho mfasoɔ nti ɔde interest rate ɛto so na interest rate no yɛwɔ mu ahodoro na dodoɔ no adeɛ yɛyɛ no ɛyɛ either sɛ fixed interest rate nti interest rate no yɛ fixed for a period maybe 2 years and 5 years and 10 years America cried ɔmo tumi gye fixed rate for about 25 years and I say a variable rate nti variable rate no sɛ bank no a Bank of England no ɔmo interest rate no kɔ soro a na kyerɛ sɛ wo deɛ no difference ɛwɔ mu no nso ɛbɛkɔ soro nti obi wɔ hɔ a ɔgye variable rate na obi nso wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ percentage increase on the Bank of another base rate a friend of Bank of England rate no to see a Bank of England rate them say about 3.5 I think so yeah and TB audio 1% above that and 2% above the base rate see anytime a cost will be an audio no cost but fixed rate you know I fixed into a cost through above for more audio baby a one I'm say some years ago it be do baby now more variable rate you know because rate in a very very low it was almost minus to be all crying a mortgage in a untia interest rate and one so untia capital no enti anytime a be cost be no e affect more variable rate no omo e affect more fixed rate but fixed rate no most people no e be ended year you be similar the following year and the average fixed rate is about 5 point something first no now bet me fixed rate by 3.5 so see an average about 5 point something ebi wo ho a about 4.8 but it only depend on the size of the mortgage and depositor what they talk. Enti ohima anytime base rate never cost rubia no affect mortgage rate affect niema bebre.
Yo, Uncle Ben, me da se what chichi mo, and inter mau chichi mo, and I'm saying, nay, ye ba beshe kwanya, ye bit to me so ato dying, and I support if free government ho say ye share or ubia or yari and I say ye mu ye yari for, and intina me ma o kan. Yo, Uncle Ben, ya me shra ye da se, intino me di kan imbisa, pacho me ye disable, and I me share ubia or ye disable or now or disability. Pacho kwan bɛn na mɛfa so anaa sɛ yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu a kwan bɛn na deɛn na ɔsɛ meyɛ a mɛtumi enya government support ne bi na me nso so mɛtumi atɔ dan ne bi Pacho.
Okay. Well, me first of all no kromo ha no aban ehun sɛ anyo bia na obetumi akɔ open market akɔtɔ dan. Enti our support a friend shared ownership. To shared ownership no what taught Diano into Diano, and say 300,000. What taught Diano, ABR was a matter of 50%, and our 10%, and our 15%. Now, what the Housing Association, no, Abuao, now what taught Diano. Now I could mortgage. Say 300,000 a Diana, ABR could mortgage. Also, person taught 30% of Diano. Into one Housing Association. And I say, Kua Baya Yesi Hose or yet shared ownership on the better side. For people with disability, no, the main problem is your income. And to be also be mental health problems. You be listed the number of disabilities and to the types of disabilities are. Obi to me a yusu a be a learning disability, a be autism, learning difficulties, mental health issues. Ebi a physical disabilities and it's a no ebi a we are autistic or cognitive impairment or dementia or progressive condition be to say motor neuron disease and now we are terminally ill sa nkrofo we examples of disability no na so what sa dey bia it's very likely say we income are very low nti obetimi na wo household no say ya wo yire na ohwe wo ana say bia wo maame ana wo papa mo betimi atimo up na matodan no bear in mind say what dan na because I buy support woman no omo very careful with omo obetimi ni omo akotena dan na the size of the property no but obetimi na wo carers akọ ana say wo family members akọ there was certain benefits was a winya bine PIP, personal independent payment, disability living allowance, special disability allowance, and omo qualify no from hold into scheme nankasa na hold HOLD, a home ownership for people with long-term disability. And first of all, no, I was say over long-term disability. And disability are medically no, you certify say your disability how. Then the government will come in almost free be sim. As asem no a loan government no betimi di amount na what the ato aka wakope mortgage na ato. So eventually no wuton ufie no na equity bema ubetimi aye but say equity amem na loss bema untia scanner back emma DV emma Department of Welfare and Benefits sa procedure no aye benefits a wo ya wodi benya obi business na wo benefit a ultimate mortgage absolutely benefits a wo ya ultimate mortgage no ebi na mabobo no ebi a bereavement allowance ebi a family tax credit ebi a attendance allowance so benefits ni nyina oji a etimi boa ma wonya mortgage adentina ye di san komo di ntia ye di san komo ni say for people with disability no aban was special support ema won esoro shared ownership no eventually no say scheme no na wo ko join with a shared ownership. But aban so was support ema etimi boa ama wo deposit no ekosoro ama yemfa say for example your example be ama ye property ne 300,000
Okay.
or household income 30,000 enti wo to 30% of the property enti sa calculation we ane yaye enti wo hwa say edan no ye wo annual income of 30,000 edan no 300,000 wo to 30% of the house which means the housing association no to 70% of the house and I can obetimi ato anything from 5% up to 75%. From 5% up to 75%. Enti calculation na ya ye ne. Enti we no obehia deposit of 10,000. We hear mortgage because we taught 30%. No, we hear mortgage of 80,000. Or 10,000 koka 80,000 na ho a 90,000. Mortgage a obetua 469.49 a month. Rent a obetua 490 pounds. The total expenditure a month obetua 959. The entire way very helpful ne say. Wutia rent and a wutia mortgage. By rent na wutia. Both rent no any mortgage no a year wuntia a month no wuntia even up to 960 pounds. But so one our mortgage on 300,000 on the interest rate of about 5.7 a month no so even woje 290,000 we mortgage a woje 80,000 no so we multiply no by maybe up to 240,000 krana ubetia 1,000 almost 1,600 pounds a month into any side I will a very good way of owning a property. Now the advantage with hold a home ownership for people with long-term disability your friend be a friend is staircasing no say every time bia ubenye sika bia no ubetimi increase ownership of the property and from 30% ubetimi akọ 35% ubetimi akọ 40 ubetimi akọ 45 ubetimi akọ 50 ubetimi akọ 60 kopem the maximum omo allow which is 75% that means that we income no cost. The more ownership you have the less you pay in rent. The less ownership you have the more you pay in rent but the less you pay in mortgage. And the more ownership you have the more you pay in mortgage. Into invest proportional. Into your cost you can be an investor. Bako cost na bako bafom. And bako cost the other side no cost na bako bafom. Into your mortgage was throw utia less rent. O mortgage no wɔ fam a utia more rent. But sɛ o mortgage no wɔ soro a utia more mortgage ana utia less rent. O mortgage no ɛwɔ fam a utia less mortgage and more in rent. But because a yes social housing, no, rent na utia na commercial rent.
Okay.
Because in this case, 70%, 70% of the property, the property be a okoto, and fan say 250,000. So even an apartment, depending on the area or one, it will cost anything up to about £1,500. And that is why sa scheme we and net your pesi a chire obiano. The other one I'm a person be with the disability support. Yet most and in addition to say wokoto shared ownership we media chire no aban so ma usika or the support to say fa can wo deposit ne ho na fa koto dan no na mmom daachi eye yie ma na wo ton dan na ye de ewum no we yi amaye but even when nya bi kra na aban enje sika no wo. And it's a very good way of acquiring property. And I say to people, say, all of us, you're aspirational people. Obi a we aspirational, be actually, so we are forward looking. It's a koso. The problem is high, mostly. Madam for be rent to die. A diner or rent, a diner Nkasa is worth about 280,000. Rent out here. 1,750 a month. In 2 years, obetua £42,000. I'm a landlord. Now, so 42,000, so why a shared ownership and now why a holder? Scanner wutiano, all those wutia scanner, endusa 1. 2. Even with the lower rate now wutiano crana, eventually no, ubenya share our property. And either way, our beheno are helpful. Minim say nkrofo bebre pese ye talk ye cancel flat or abama yen cancel flat abama yen cancel flat but obi a we adwuma bia no ultimate mortgage. It may be say wunya baby a wope, it may be say wunya London, but ubetimi anya baby to say any part in Essex or they call back a Quachiri and I even Kent, parts of Kent, and I say be cry obe Milton Keynes and our area be to say ubetimi anya apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. Reasonable, but the point is say eventually no scanner woman no ebeye odia. Minimum bia or top property 350,000 2004. So see a property near worth 650,000. We tier the mortgage in aka 80,000. That is the sort of investment I war year over that period of 18 years. When you're almost 300,000 equity abeka ho, and I will pay down the mortgage and so. And home ownership by any standard I no, a very, very good investment.
Wow, Uncle Ben. When they always say ye be ni ankasa. Eya na sebio ye nkromofo no. E bi to say when it comes say oh unim say obetumi atoda na okatroma no ahwe na me kwame ahe me de akoto dan. But looking at few explanation or their mind, nature say woyɛ adwuma nko a wogye akatua busumi biara de a ɛnea wobɛtumi atɔ dan no bi ɛna sɛnea wakyɛkyɛ mu no nso na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ biribi a yɛhu biara saa dan tɔ ɛwɔ kurom a ɛnyɛ hu saa etiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ enti no mebisa question kakra na wo so wɔ question a prepare ɛnkyɛ bi a maybe telephone lines na ɛde yɛpɛ sɛ nya more quiz no nkurɔfoɔ a bɛnya na yɛtumi ayɛ yɛn draw next week. Enti mebie na wo nso waba very soon. Na Uncle Ben sɛnea wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu na kyerɛ sɛ kwan biara so no this ade a wokan ɛyɛ kwan biara so ɛyɛ. Na sisi a sɛ meyɛ adwuma na mbi a menim sɛ you gave an example with the statistics now better it's just a typical example of 300,000 a dan na kyerɛ sɛ metumi raise saa 10% na mepawcho saa 10% na metumi raise no is it going to be based on aketua a meje say mb a meje 1,200 and 1,300 a year sorry a month enti no se meji saa sika na na kyerɛ sɛ 10,000 na mede kwa to ase no is it going to be say sika na meji no na yɛde bɛhwɛ na mede ekotua ka anaasɛ I need to get that 10,000 cash at hand na memfa nkɔto adeɛ no ase mpatwɔ ɔhɔ no wobɛtumi akyekyɛ mu kakra ma me.
Okay, so nti nneɛma mmienu na ɛnam akasa ma yɛ double speak. Yɛahwɛ shared ownership for the usual mortgage application. Wo betumi atɔ first na yɛ only reserved for certain occupations. Sɛ yɛ open to obiara. Yɛahwɛ ɛno. Ana yɛahwɛ hold. Hold ne yɛ home ownership for people with long-term disability. Me emphasis no ɛyɛ on hold. With the hold no, wunhia sika no. Aban housing association no, one, omo no mo beto dan no. Omo no be negotiate ama wo. Omo wi a na wa own part of the property. The difference between shared ownership and hold no, and it's a hold no. You don't even need sa capital no, and a deposit no. Housing association no be ye bibia ama, but you can acquire as you go along no. 1%, 2%, 3%, between 25% and 75%. With the hold, you know, when we are repairs, with the home shared ownership, you know, let's say you omunya benefits are tono. Up to 10 years, you know. Nipa na no own property na your friend housing association. Or no, you're dying for the next 10 years. It only repairs bills. With the shared ownership, no, who could mortgage, when I will call mortgage, who could tot Diana, when I will negotiate price, no, and your housing association, no, housing association, no, but mouse sika, so who tot 30% or mouse 70%, no, and the mortgage 30%, no, but because when I will call mortgage, no, I will say we need deposit, and a deposit, you nim say a do baby, no, not even 5% crowd bet me, so see an environment, no, a bit shaky. You know, and into 10% aye calculation now, you de no. But whatever it is, you know, so when your mortgage 5%, it's up to you. To me, and not just say you only pay 5% of the mortgage. And it's a mortgage. Bear in mind, say, so London, I was say income not more than £90,000, and so that when you shared ownership. So outside London, I will say we income no less than 80,000 in T. You find from 50 to 80,000 outside London. Because London properties no abo den kakra. So we income no bro 90,000 our London we nya shared ownership. I just to property no na oje mortgage when you be enche. So outside London now top property now any more than 80,000 as a household income wouldn't mean your shared ownership. Those are the things I was say 18 and above for shared ownership, you know, as I keep saying, mortgage, you know, now about for hold na home ownership for people with long-term disability. Yeah, what aspect be a friend of SIM no.
Yes.
So part no housing association. Ana eje loan no etodan no na wo wakotenem na wo onu no gradually amount security amount decide baby a wo ba akotena because we are disabled no we here bibi a friend of security of tenure, and this is what it provided amount.
Okay, Uncle Ben, what church mu ama mehu. Sisi a nti no se ne awo ka no. Me pese me tu ho saa na mo. Embia me disable ana me show bi a owo disability. Ana anamutuo no oho no. Me hwe kakra a meje. Wacheche mu oho waka wama ye hu shared ownership no ene hold no. Sisi a me pese me go towards the hold because oho na ye gina so ene. Na me share disability obi owo disability na say omia me disabled mpacho ehe na me share say free. Must I go to the bank first or see the housing for sale? A dan a metimu ya na say me hu dan bi me interested. Sa scheme we na mpese me go through. Mpacho ehe na me share say to be able to get to the end of it. Mr.
First of all, no, when meet eligibility requirements, no. was say open agent until the link no beto hosesia
Oh.
agent link no your agents be brave amowa London it will be our southeast until for example say wo hwe link ya ya dia be a okok from kakra obehu telephone numbers bi wo ho well, I don't know cover areas, but oko former C agents cover area. In Tiemfa South, yeah, was South. Sorry, more Midlands until the Yemfa South. Until we click on South, areas are agent a cover ni. So oko sro kakra, ubehu se yeah, Midlands and London. O click on onso ubehu areas are omo cover including London. So we call north and also ubehu. But we call above that telephone numbers no ho. Ain't agent for north omo telephone number wo ho. Agent for Midlands and London omo telephone number wo ho. Agents for south omo telephone number wo ho. But you be share another link bium another agent. And link na ye share no. Ubehu say omo specifically no over the last 20 years no advance for you omo boa nkrofo ama omo to nti yenko form kakra nti omo speciality ni nti sa nkrofo yi omo speciality sa wo pesa wo to hold property shared ownership for people with long-term disability and our home ownership for people with long-term disability. Offer advance for we are. So advance for we, may take you through the processes. More inquiry form over left now. We will say inquiry form or we to me a fairly inquiry form. We click on the inquiry form on the left now. We will say, well, say adi near maybe aba until we click it. Now failure. I bet you so we qualify and I won't qualify. Now, if you almost start the process now, that is the joy of the whole property acquisition. With a shared ownership, the owner will be home share housing association eventually. But when I'll start the process and you be with the bank, or identify a property on your Makasa housing association, was okay, be percent top 30%. Or my assessment, I'm say bit me about, and then you go to the bank and then you start a process. And to say, Anna, process no at here.
Hey, nyoma bi wo hwa na eyefo nso no ye hu ne ntia ye ni akukudro na ye ntumi nkɔpa ekyira kwa but enne BWF Solicitors e de abetu dwa. Just look at this. Eno ha se wo hwehwɛ agent no na wetu anamo. Dear na ye hwɛ ni atia ne se wo de just go and try. Ye anya ye nso na wotu baby no harm done. Ain't no Bomodia nebisa on say, are you eligible? Who qualify to get onto this scheme na bisa ho. Take disability ben na wo. E den na osha ye doctor for aka say wa die e long term. Wa wonim embia na enye dakro na ye just say udemwa for some time now and na say embi kra na afei na adekode no kra ato ya ka say ade we die embia na ye terminal na say bibi sebi enye ye nde se ye be yarefo na mmom se akoba ne se wiase nsem na bibisa atu wa entna ho government ne se nia wabrabo ti bia se nia ne atu bia no obetumi aboa na won so wa kakra aka w'anim no wetumi enjoy be getting your own home comfort zone na say well to make us a minso me fie ni nti bomode anetu sa na mo anke be me da se bebre na we go through ya wa buy 30% na we tia mortgage na we say tia rent no up to number of years ben and afi de we tia kodu sa years no na wa kan say sisi ade dan no eye media forever and I say once na ye hold shared winning no even if they give you 25 years to pay now after 25 years still no that's so you share na bedu baby beba be ye wo die krakra ana
Say our shared ownership maximum obetimi afa no 75%. That's the maximum.
okay.
2001 Now I buy first the minimum no 25. They say I buy so about 10%. Till you can start from 10% up to 75. But wait me a free shared ownership. Wait me a free mukra. To feel say when you scale wait me at or more out. You can buy them out completely.
Oh.
Oh yes,
okay.
yes, you can. You can buy them out. And the only thing is fruit na abemuno. As compared to hold no. Fruit na abemuno omono beche. And so what order 200,000. Now we are 30%. Now what they are 70. Now and then no what be what the other 70% and 75 or more they 25. Now so I don't cry me here will be omunko. You be value dying at the date now we you free one. Now almost 25% and what the amount now the account what to us.
Hey, obi be si I say ukwa try exams na ubedenya ni na question down paso.
Yes, for me, the reason why BWF raises a particular topic is the current economic situation.
Okay.
There are people almost single parents, almost pay baby high, maybe per 2 bedrooms, or be per 3 bedrooms. Now the rent anywhere in Greater London, and Greater London covers London itself, covers as part of Essex, covers Enfield, and it's potentially for a 3 bedroom or even a 2 bedroom, you're looking at least about £1,400 to £1,500. Okay? So we will be a Juma, maybe a year, we have 25,000. We bet me a mortgage. And 25,000, very easy, so we especially so we overtime near Manaka, including or benefits are what you bet me the benefits in account. Omuntu mean discriminate against obi or what disability. To what disability cry you can. But me see idea here can a shared ownership. Hold another type of shared ownership. Yes, but I helpful because you have calculation now at the buyer and I answer calculation. A typical home a what you fancy Enfield. 3 bedroom property. You fancy 300,000. Me year juma me 30,000. We take home on 30,000 is about 2,000 a month, right?
Yes.
Okoje mortgage. Okoje 30% of the mortgage, which is 90,000 to which you 10,000 as a deposit. Just look at Sky month obituary. I am 959.09. So would you rent for the same property, which is a 2 or 3 bedroom, you're paying a minimum of about 1,500. Right? And already we save about £540 a month. But over dying team, the point is over dying team dying 30% a year. Now, so what the normal home ownership for the next 10 years, repairs a befi who be nipa na only to fear a friend housing association. I don't know about repairs. For hold now maintenance repairs in America because I a landlord. No, because hi baby, maintenance a befi landlord in it here, and I'm one. Of course, and in for the next 10 years, repairs, maintenance are we with you or no tia. For hold, it doesn't work like that because hold, we're buying a mouse car in addition to say housing association, air to dying.
Okay.
Now we turn equity bema buying an obeche, and you can do what we call the staircasing. Staircasing is a for akosoro. To every year be out to me the 1%, as low as 1%, and the hold, at the count, and 5% and 10. Kopem say eventually you're comfortable. For me, who pet dying? Young for dying, a 3 bedroom. When you're 1,006, 1,007. I will say with you 1 month deposit, 1 month rent. That alone is about 3,500. Mortgage ya ukotoi, what the 10,000 ekotoasi. But uko year renter, what the 3,000 plus and ekotoasi. O year ho kakra
Over to me.
Of course. And for us, no, as a people, no, where we belong to a church, the church should be able to have schemes to say, obetumi aboa obi. You see a bridging loan. And the church can do that. I support. And I say odoku obi. Ya ye tua a ye hun tumasa. But you see, these are the things Asians are now representing your time and your conveyance. Bus drivers 20, no matter apartment, 200,000, 300,000. Bus drivers 20, normally are rented, no munya income. In this case, so wo boa unua na okoto dan no na with the 10,000 deposit no mo na modi amana. Ubetimi aka say 10,000 deposit out of 300,000 a percentage a woman enti part of it no bosome no temaye kopem time a ubetue sika na wie. And I raise this because as a community no yemboa ye ho
Crack.
yemboa ye ho in the sense yehu bibia say you difficult obi wo ho a wo de sa de we mana ono kra nkasa biom ara na me so wusu pesa me koto mortgage na me wo sika. But yeah, aspirational people. The fact say aspirational no chere say wo pesa wo kɔ wanim. Menka se koye bibia wo ho nso. But time I will stretch wo ho say obi mbo obosia na fa kotua deposit for dan a wo kɔ rent no. So dan na wo kotua 1,500 no. In 2 years no. Wo kotua over 30,000 pounds. The same scano utimi mia weni epe dan no deposit plus kakra obi di beboa wa utimi to dan no over the years no over tiska utua no so but even the utua kra no eye wo dia wo build the equity so ewo property nim. It's not for everyone, that I know, but it's for a lot of people, and there are people are omunye interested because omuhune say eye bibia eye difficult. But I, for one, and everybody around me, we are all aspirational. My cousin Bia, my brother Bia, I encourage them and they all own their properties. And because I am very aspirational, so when you be diagra, you motivate, encourage, inspire the person to be aspirational as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Uso. Wow, obviously very educative. Sanetie. Sa nimdie wunya ne baby a it say BWF Solicitors na mo de mo beto na omo akyekire mo Uncle Ben yeda ase na me one last question but etie for mema mo ho kwan na mo nso ma bem why memfa ne etie ne say memfa acknowledgement ema obi biara a waba efidie ne so na utie wo BW radio enhira nka anope mo platform ne so adai mo no nko say good morning family and friends papa ye so Eric Kwabna Sante. Good morning, everyone. Eric Ejusu, your secretary, Papa B, Sandra Frazier, or say good morning, says Ampa, or the Abetuho, Uncle Ben, or the Nchiakesi and Emma. Good morning, fellow viewers. Please share, sir. It is very important. Sanetie, Sanim D. Me sorry for hey, yeah, me call round a copy. Because just go and try. Say won't to me, what the education they are based. I often say a won't be mouth. Still, I won't say BWF Solicitors, almost 7 sisters. Hiya. From a book appointment, because Uncle Ben, I dare bet to me interested. Nemo, send your moke canon, margin, so papa, ain't send it here, Miss Rew, me pese me 2 1 amo. They are there to support you, met to me actually, even though they are bet 2 board, so say. Baby, I'll be call even advance for the an advance website no call or more way be on no or the other two announce so or more dedicate your home or more they are there for the community in Tombe Bow now on so when you would dine be. Kevin Asamoah, that's say good morning, man, Uncle Ben, Papa Yajo. So I Sandra say good morning, fellow the abaso dada. Alex Osei Akwaba, Uncle, a long time no see. Uncle Ben has started again with every question. Hey, mami abutre kakre. But jina so kakra mami wa meba. Jina so just 1 minute per meba. And Foster First, and so good morning, Uncle Ben, all BWF Solicitors for and everyone. Nana Bob, and then my auntie won't can I own say quiz no opese would differ nankasa nkasa. Lolonya, Goy Lolonya. People with disability are enjoying in this country, Papa. Sanet but say yare dear, we were see. Hyɛ da mfrɛ yareɛ no mma wo ho wowɔ hɔ a na yareɛ no abɛto nti no aban no nso hwɛ sɛ atoo no ɔbɛpɛ kwan biara so na w'ani bɛgye w'abrabɔ mu saa na ɛteɛ. Lord help us to buy house soon yɛnyame bɛboa wo to ho anamo gɔe lɔlɔnyɔ to ho anamo nsisi a why na take opportunity near Uncle Ben actually say even if you don't if you are not eligible to the hold deɛ na other aspect no nso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno nso saa wobɛtumi ato ho anamo nkage Nana Kojo Tufo Uncle Ben, thank you very much for your explanation. God bless you. Oh, Nana Jimai, school prefect, we drew her see Odinchi Akese Bia Christopher Tufo educative. Nana Eje Wajimai, well said, Uncle Ben. Metwaso na emre elko intinom yenhwe odofo a wabasui na yembisa no. Akwa papa.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry, mommy. Facha me. Good morning. Facha wo kasa free.
We kasa from Streatham.
Na mommy baby I want to who edin no worry why. I na pese who geographical areas na.
Southwest.
Southwest. Yo.
Clapham. Sorry, Clapham.
Clapham. Mati enye hwe.
Na me person me bisa say good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Na me person me bisa say me small cancer flat me. But my train for about 3 years.
Okay.
If I'm due to if I have to go and buy it, if I never send me call me cancer for no and I said it because me disabled that it makes me GPIP maybe.
Okay, inti no near tenny say near na ye de betu board no so say fall within that category na just say we eligible.
Yeah.
Okay, inti no yes and de betu so say baby I think 2 websites near the betu so no but mema Uncle Ben so asan achichi mu quickly ama why. Okay.
Okay, I mean first of all no so we are classed as long-term disabled ubetimi access support no once when we say we eligible no or contact any of the agents agents no normally no link na ya de buy no ya de betu subium area bia wo bia mo agent agent oye kese pa NSA agent na your friend advance no offer more telephone numbers in our hono. To London, London telephone number no 03332 214044. To offer more on beboa. Anasa ubetimi akọ.
Uncle Ben kasa tie no. Another question.
Consider me keeping numbers or cash everything.
You are from the number no no. Why?
Okay, inti no near me can say ye are ho frɛ san frɛ ne mfa na ma ne ma why? Okay. Me that's it. Nyame nhyira why? Obey quiz ni bia na.
Mpacho say.
Say nya well na me so nka obey quiz ni bia na.
Oh, ultimanya me.
Oh, I don't need kukudro. Okay. Enti me no mfa mu kakra 1 minute pe. Why? Unim say ene o sorry adom bi adom na ubenya first prize and second prize. Enti me producer say ubema time no e de abaso yo me that say. Enti ma me mpacha fra was say in the first place.
Me
What your first name pe? Why?
Francisca.
Francisca Mpacho, 1 second na intro din no na. Say we na wo frɛ na ma gye wo nama no. Why? Okay. Into Francisca, your time starts now. How many times would you mention the word happy if you sing happy birthday to a person called Happy?
1.
What letter is used in each of the odd numbers?
In what letter is it?
Is used in each of the odd numbers. Which country won the first World Cup in 1930? Which African country got the quarter-final in World Cup in South Africa? Which 2 channels have you been showing the Qatar World Cup in the UK?
ITV3.
Which one comes first, Christmas or the New Year?
Christmas.
How many countries time now so how many countries are there in Africa? Time now so but who try me the bema?
Countries in Africa. But
time now so mama, time now so Francisca. Menim say one year preparation I'll buy, but enye good luck next time. Why? Bye bye.
Bye.
Asem na ya asem sanity e won so betumi aba so bi na wa be participate anase wa be bisa question. Good morning Odofo Mpacho o ka se frame me ente onka.
Good morning, my name is Anthony. Mpacho Kelvin, Mpacho time.
Yo, Papa Kelvin, you are welcome. Mpacho, what question be bisa Uncle Ben ana?
Very quick one. God. Very good. Uncle Ben, Mpacho, good morning.
Good morning, Ohene. To say?
Mpacho, quick one. Madam to the lady na Okuta, Swedish passport, or indefinite, Kumha. And I need to Okuta indefinite. If I saw somebody travel around Europe, them only here changing this out.
Sir, Bema no ekra Ghana passport over here visa. Why? Okay.
Whoever quiz one. Yo, Kevin, me, I like that. Yo, and your time starts now. Which 2 radio stations carry the BWF's legal education sting program?
BWF Radio and Rainbow Radio.
How many years ago did BWF Solicitors start?
30 years old.
What does BWF stand for?
Bernard Wilson and Family Solicitors.
I'm not sure I can give you that. How many female solicitors are there at BWF currently?
Lawyer Eunice and 2.
Ghana became a republic in 1960. Which month was this?
March.
When do you add 2 to 11 to get 1?
Say that again.
When do you add 2 to 11 to get 1?
9.
Which city is at the center of the earth?
London.
Yo, time na so papa. Say me chow seconds we crack home. But also why are there you had 4 out of 1, 2, 3 out of 7 questions. Why are there? Why? Kevin. Mama share Unama no minim and on ended with 8489.
No, 493.
493. Pacho me ba why?
Yes,
493.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you very much. Why?
Thank you too, man.
Bye bye.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yo, good morning, Odofo also. Pacho Oka Sefrin, Maminte Onka. Good morning. Pacho Bisani Uncle.
Okay, so maybe as we are any many now we are in the media or we do see number two center I the home where the no private me I be one
O question na 19 you.
me say ananu ya nema na mo ye bi na me ye no man farm me na mo yi su ye am the fact me say me na so nya akonya me se bi me na so nya mdo kwa pasa me na so ye poko na mo se ro ya se bet me na so ayi bi man na se akonya ni bota
Yo, na wo ka nneoma a nkrofo ye na wo so ye bi nneoma be. We dey, ma sir facha me. Angebe mpacho say what in the question na say there wo betumi ama ne mo na o se nneoma yi bi a mo ye ye. O ye bi
Yeah,
na
menya too sure. I'm so sorry your application or my refuse. See, refuse your application normally no say a human rights application or right of appeal. And say why appeal no exhausted a new application. I will say a new matter. And he said, one for new elements and be more. Very likely, sir, on the refusal because case law and appeal cases, say facts are about before courts, So the same facts, the baby man starting point in a decision of the first court. However, say you be before for an hour life for Shebri Master be a bad bem and as Yamin Pengu Arabia bem and Bibia. Now, opesa was san. Of course, obetimi update a fresh application. Ningina ejina application ko ani panaye.
so one prepare number that we make prepare that appointment
No problem,
No
Papa.
problem.
Why? Yo, bye bye. Na obaya quest ni bia na. Yo, Mate. Nyame nhyira so. Why? Bye bye. Saa na ɛyɛ no wo nso wofrɛ na wopɛ sɛ woyɛ a na woabɛyɛ bi na menhwɛ dodoɔ no a ɛba yɛka ne sɛn Facebook ne YouTube ne so no menhyɛ aseɛ mfiri Patro Uncle Ben ama no wohwehwɛ a wohwɛ screen ase a all the lawyers numbers no wɔ hɔ, emergency number nso wɔ hɔ, office number no wɔ hɔ, wobɛtumi afa na wafrɛ office hɔ why na request lawyer bi a wopɛ sɛ ɔne ne kasa. Yo, yɛnka Nana Kojotofoɔ yɛda ase. Ɔse Uncle Ben, thank you very much for the explanation. God bless you. Yɛnkɔ yɛnim Hen Vlad Naughty, Hen Vlad, yɛte wo nka akyɛ paa o, wakɔhyɛ he? Say, please, what if you have a bad credit? A more new question, Now the question okay. But you so 1 minute, mommy. Why? Uncle Ben, question be a nua be my bisa. O say so bad credit then also obey den. Say o get involved with the hold and I say shared ownership at the end.
Okay.
Obia or co bank akoji loan bia a mortgage loan or credit
Check.
reference checks. To what bad creditor. So depending on how bad it is, it could affect a mortgage application.
Okay.
Just be mindful, sir. As I said, you can't name me, you can't the normal shared ownership. I don't know one our per property, or the housing association are bought together. What our percentage? Housing association at 20%. Which you part now 1 ton as rent. I'm a housing association. Now wait your mortgage now I'm a bank. In that case, number check it.
Reference.
In relation to hold, which is another type of shared ownership, by a shared ownership or home ownership for people with long-term disability. A buy no wow, a friend of support for mortgage interest. They can give you up to 200,000. Would it be to your interest, or more? A buy the mouth as a loan. The interest now what mortgage so. So if you mortgage you cry interest only, which means that you're not paying anything. But obi a mortgage biara no say o qualify for support for mortgage interest my friend no sim na and I smile but my friend is sim.
Yes.
So support no support for people with disability also just certain types of benefit. And so when you support for mortgage interest, government no bit me up to pay interest on up to £200,000. Ni nyinaa yɛ support a ɛwɔ hɔ. The other support a manka ne sɛ wote efie bim na woyɛ disabled a aban betumi ama up to 30,000, haring ɔmo up to 25. Aban betumi ama up to 30,000 na wode ayɛ extension anaa wa adopt wo fie no. Ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ. Ɛno nso yɛ cancel ana wo apply through. Me problem a me wo ɛne nti a BWF yeah stresses saa nneɛma over the last few months no yeah education about cost of living ne mortgage ne credit ne saa nneɛma ne nyinaa ɛyɛ sɛ your community no yeah very aspirational, very aspirational, but sometimes you nim baby a yɛbɛnya support no yɛnyɛ aware because you ni obi a ɔ educate yɛn nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a yɛnim wobɛhu sɛ bi obi wɔ hɔ a na social services ɔne ɔmanya nkitahudie na ɔmaka kyɛn sɛ oh wokora support we ɔsi ominim for 5, 10, 15 years a anka ɔyɛ entitled no wɔanya saa support no enti yɛpɛ sɛ yɛ highlight nneɛma a ɛboa. It doesn't mean sɛ we are greedy. What it means is that we exercise our right and it's a right and yet privilege a right. So we qualify nko adeɛ a yɛbɛyɛ advice wo sɛ kɔ na kɔgye saa support no. Nti bi a woyɛ disabled, wohia handrail, wohia special adaptable toilet, anaa wohia bibi koraa wɔ bedroom ɛbɛboa wo anaa saa nneɛma no anaa wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ extension a aban ma up to £30,000. Free money, free. So we qualify now you're disabled nko adeɛ a ɔmo bɛma obi aba an assessor bɛba bɛyɛ assessment na wɔn approve na wakɔgye. Saa nso na obi a wada hospital a yɛ friend a long term hospital patient yɛyi wa bɛ fie a wowɔ free, it doesn't matter sɛ woyɛ millionaire, wowɔ free support from the local authority including sɛ wɔn bɛtua ma obi abɛhwɛ wo ayɛ obi abɛyɛ wo adaptation ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ for short period ɛno nte sɛ scanner yɛde ma 30,000 up to 30,000 ɛno nso wɔ hɔ to be a wayara kɔda hospital for a long time biara no woba wo fie a saa government na ɛwɔ we local area no ɔmo wɔ ɛhyɛ sɛ ɔbɛba abɛhwɛ wo fie na ma wo settle in na ɔma ma wo support including sika kɔpem time a wobɛsi wo naa so. It doesn't matter income a wɔwɔ. Saa support yi nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ and we just want to highlight sir because ɛyɛ very aspirational no obi koraa wɔ a na ɔfɛre sɛ or qualify for benefit ɔbɛba akɔgye benefit anaa free school meal for nkɔlaa obi wɔ a na ɔfɛre sɛ ne ba bɛba akɔgye nso na kɔmɔ de akɔlaa yi ɛyɛ wɔ entitlement which means sɛ wo qualify nko adeɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ wo claim.
Yo, Uncle Ben, ya da se papa wa ahoma so kafra pacho kase free.
Pacho make a settlement things. Na pacho na say.
Adom nko a o na pacho nso
Boko, Uncle Ben so to say.
Yeho adom me ho ye papa.
Okay, then ya Uncle Ben we madam fubi. Ina nyame adom wenya enkrata too long stay private life with the bear over 20-something years and we are in the crack now you'll be on your active on penny mainly for personality. Opportunity who say obitimi aware because what fans are on worry obitimi aware.
Well, so obi owo settlement bia no obitimi aware e de nipa natena ha. But mamembubu mu kakra. Okay. Under EU law, omo EUSS no so we limited leave utimi ware ageni panotna ha. Under full immigration rules appendix FM no o ware I just was settlement and so na wetimi aware. However, say wo bibi poten wa brabom, it may be a child into yemfan say wo kofi antobam wo 2.5 years. When it acquire henewa anyam awo when natena 2 years mawoba obano because we 2.5 and obano benyebi uni settlement nti die mekan no nka enka akuatenewa. But because akola woman no and family life, which is a human rights part, obetimi raise say ma me no ne akola no e family life or no also family life. Enti no all those under appendix EU partner no unqualified no yet under the exceptional route no or qualified. The exceptional route can be anything from child health and as a situation I work na wo free mo no. Ni nyina factors are obetimi raise na or the ayewa application no.
Yo, Maxime Darcy, and you make a
That's okay.
Yes, yeah, that's it, Papa. Yeah, that's it, baby. Obey a quiz, Nibiana.
Oh,
Hey, you, Matty, and yashi. Okay, more question back. Yenya Bema Blood, Ebisa say, good morning, thank you. I'll say, please, and a friend has DRO for the next 12 months and would like to know if she can be able to buy a property via the shared ownership or it may affect her credit score. Uncle Ben, Pacho, question, no.
I saw then BRO.
Or see DRO. My name are the code here,
Brother, more the acronyms no basa sometimes DRO
okay.
ne
OTA and Pacho sign wait me there about when it's natural DRO. No, what does that mean? Why? Now some of these were acronyms yeah na nyani na yeah kai with school remo yo yen kwe no anke me da say yen share or see debt relief order
Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, debt relief order no. I say ya reschedule. Wo just say na Ghana I go through. No. Ya reschedule debt until what they can. But unfortunately, no. Want to mean tiaka no. Until woko yes a wintia a champa. I say a kafu didi. Unfortunately, no. Say sad debt no. Why you now are writing an offer? That itself, doesn't mean say our credit file a clean. Or credit file in clean. What it means is say won't yes no. But just so that unko and ko benje on loans no. Ukoji loan biya or credit file and I the first point of call. In addition to or eligibility, say or income level, nesa no. Enti so what DRO and as a debt relief order now, all it does is a canal or the no wintia, but it doesn't mean say we me a kodeka for phrobium until say we page and that's what it means. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. And death relief order there and hard dream. But say who so now chia there. Who are the ma? It be cry £5, £2, £1 near there. No cry no na ya sem. Order for our home some patch your friend say, what can frame me and tonka.
My name Bacho, good morning. Your friend Bismarck, my favorite essence, Bacho.
Yo, Papa Bismarck. Me send our voice it cry me. Did say a quiz yeah, Tiana.
Well, question,
Okay. Pacho, oh, quite wait me this question. Why?
Yo, Bacho, Uncle, with it, a Micham Damasine, my palm, Mumbo community. They did much here for many years, and she, my palm, Misha Mupana, or Mom Nabi. Bacho, you were pre-settled status, not your resident card in 2019, somewhere December, through my EU sponsor, no, in the cousin. Now, on what now has since 2010, which is 12 years now, why you do my exercising treaty rights. Number two, when you settle status as well. Now, they tell me, say, Minister, I qualify for habitual resident test, which is the class and 3 years. And my apply for university to study BSc nursing because I know that my follow my follow common and I'm the now university now, but I get back to me. Or by I say those who have pre-settled status no, qualified, more assessment than international students no into more program application. And I'm making my change, telling you almost several times. My telling them on the phone. But problem is won't be a change in qualify won't be citizen and sana or much better. I get it back to me. Don't put application who due to Muliga in a Mudima and a Machine challenge. Much give me fast in the say, Miss Mary won't be citizen. Not friend and the program Nanka. And Bay would advise me to do a Miss Nanka, Machina, back to the patrol.
Okay. Yo, yeah.
Well, sir, Obia, oye EU ni ana EU ni abusiani no, or entitlement to student finance and maintenance support. To nurses, no, usually you get student finance and maintenance. But in your case, you know, we are dependent relative. All those who were pre-settled status, you know, 1.5 or 3 years. Because me who say, oh my assessment ana. Ebiom omo fa as a home student and for overseas student. Later omo by reason ben omo de mind. Those are the things I was say attack. Until we later no explain this questions mama. Why?
Yeah, I'm about to a email almost sending me say I have almost said but you have pre-settled status, so you don't qualify for home visitors. So we have assessed you as an resident, so therefore your application has been withdrawn. And about your email of the buy or valid for the email the buy. And if you may contact me find out from student panel and I say me call you at the many other say me qualify
for home student.
home fees. And about
Yeah. And then sometimes that is where the problem is. Under EU law, no, are a year saved by the Brexit agreement, you know. I think it's Article 3. Some of the laws, you know, were saved, you know. Wouldn't mean discriminate against EU ni and in a busiani because of free EU. And that's why I ask these questions. The first thing I was saying is I was respond immediately. Because often I was saying, but now explaining with status, Chairman, my name said why explaining with status now. But the other point about how I know say because we are dependent, you know, they would then assess whether you are indeed a dependent, and if that is the case, then on share evidence of dependence because case be am here, you know, yeah, respond and I'm so okay. You have proof say nipa na or you dependent, you know, depending on the EU national number. Because then they've become aware, sir, for you to even stay here or leave, no matter lawful. No, I was so also you're dependent until Ubenya settlement. And to those are the issues I was so training. But please respond to them. Now explain it. Nipa away. Why? Okay.
Yo, Mate. Enti Bismarck, my main true dinner na. O de wa band say first prize no wa na opese unya.
And I didn't do more than that try.
So when I did more than okay. Yeah, auntie no your time starts now. How many times will you mention the word happy if you sing happy birthday to a person called Happy?
5.
What letter is used in each of the odd numbers?
1.
Which country won the first World Cup in 1930?
Uruguay.
Which African country got the quarterfinals in
Ghana.
World Cup?
Ghana.
Okay, which is the strongest muscles of the human part?
The arm.
What is the nickname of the national football team of South Africa?
Pass.
How many teams
Bafana.
qualify? How many teams qualify for the quarter World Cup this year? Sorry.
8.
Bernard Owusu is the senior partner of BWF Solicitors. True or false?
True.
How long does a direct flight? Oh, time. But let me finish it. How long?
5 minutes or 7 hours.
Oh, I mean, your question, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Mami, your question. Why?
Okay, Mate.
Oh, can't you? What's it then?
I just direct flight to Ghana, Mewa. 6 hours, 45 minutes to 7 hours.
Okay. Mate, and then what? Oh, stop. And then Nana, When can be brave? Why?
Next week.
We say no more than, but when can be brave? Unya 4 out of questions now one side.
Okay.
Why?
Next week, let's try.
Next week there, yeah draw no into
And
Bomodia.
I do.
Why?
Mate.
Mate.
Yo.
Yo nyamin
Bye.
so. Why?
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Bye.
Asɛm no mu ayɛ den. Nti bɛhwɛ. Ɔdɔfoɔ wa ahoma so mpakyɛ BWF Solicitors Legal Hours to near way. Yɛfrɛ wo sɛ wokasa frɛ he?
Manya Alex.
Competitors. What do you say? And okay, now a question, now any question.
With the question, with the question here has already been answered.
Unless you,
Uncle Mami.
What say?
Uncle Ben, I'm with Uncle Ben.
I hear me Josu. Now what to say?
Namia do Uncle. Uncle, me see first of all, yeah, no my Kyle.
Okay, me Jacka. Yeah.
Unless Eunice, I think it's steady. Yo, Papa, why you ready, Anna?
My ready, Manya. And then the more, but you're more.
And yes, okay. My main okay. So your clock starts now. Which MP of Ghanaian was the first black chancellor of Great Britain? It snowed in July, true or false?
False.
What is the largest man-made lake in the world?
Yanko.
What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
Which part of London can we locate BWF Solicitors?
North London.
Which train line in London will take you to where BWF Solicitors is?
Victoria Line.
How many years did BWF Solicitors start?
16 years.
Ghana became a republic in 1960. In which month was this?
July.
When do you add 2 to 11 to get 1?
Yanko.
What time as so? Why are there? Why are there? Nana, try saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ain't no. Okay, when I know. Lady. Hey.
I always lead on my neck. And I love you.
Debbie, Dano, Bismarck child.
Was 9 and 8, isn't it?
Dano Bismarck child, went to know. And then so, do better draw Nimona. Yeah, next week. Yeah, if we traffic near picking up.
Manya, no question about who we sang.
But bisa near Reneko.
So, say, man, about there 5 or 6 slots were drawn.
Okay.
And you know, which is which?
Sir, you better share no. The you can say quiz in the buy, now one of the conditions they say every week now we participate back. Sana nanka na etie. Senior bear, senior work can say no we na we or chance so ya na just say now we near. Now di na koye miensa meboa. Nti eba ni sana udi miensa ni nyina na e beto draw ni mu ana. Maybe so. That miss maybe so. Nti ne highest no. Eno na ebe pick na dey to draw them because yen to me fa udi mienu ana miensa and to draw box them. So what I say? Nti no say wo ba so a fine but who win near at the end of the day no nipa kwa otwa highest no mu mienu ana mu miensa no mo na edi mu din ebe to draw animo. Why?
Manye. And secondly, you know, it looks like this time they acquire draw basis. You know, draw basis is a lucky basis because
a bad draw system into us.
Like a bad in ballot you are.
But sanity.
Because last 19 and now you're quiz.
Now, Patrick say, number of questions I wait me answer. Yeah, total na near need the highest na ye the man so na
there be anka first 23rd, you know. Now a quiz section instead of in ballot. No,
Yeah,
for ballot, no,
be
a
quiz
lucky
no.
basis.
Tie time ko but ye be quiz no. Na ansa na aye ballot no. Why?
I see, Mate.
Enti
Mate.
embo hu kra. Enti na eju numbers
Mate.
no. Why?
Mate and Manye.
Yeah.
Okay, and a Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas to you too. Many of them in any bripa. Yem questions. Bi wa ha. But hold on, mommy. Na mimbisa many be Olivia. Read ask a question. Say living with a virus for eternity is something you need to sit down and think. There is a cure. Oh, make us all be cancel question. Sorry, it's here for. Yembisa adamunum ko ebisa. What if you are not disabled? What is the process of buying a mortgage outright? Oh, and also say a church more the other time, no. But nam emre no. Let me hold on for now. And now speaking of credit, will student finance debt affect you if you want to get a mortgage? And also Uncle Ben be no. Now the last question also, is there any chance to grant other kids in the family when asking Home Office to grant ILR based on the latest changes of 2022? One of them is a qualifying child. And this is the question, Uncle Ben. I've combined these three questions so that we can look at them in one go.
Okay. Student finance debt and debt a call credit file so and saying call credit files and that won't affect you. The second part, I say we application.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, Uncle Ben. Jacob Stevens' question, he said he can't understand the Ghanaian language. So if we can explain his question in English for him, please.
Okay. Hi, Jacob. Well, this year there's been some changes in relation to settlement for children who either came here to live at a very young age or were born here. And the changes clearly allows children who've been here for 5 years or more to cascade straight away to settlement. Now you're asking whether children in the family will also qualify. Every child will qualify in their own right. So the application is case and fact specific sensitive. If the child does not qualify, they will not qualify for settlement straight away. So that is the answer. In spite of the changes, the child will still have to qualify within the rules and the changes that have been made. And first question here, there.
Speaking of credit, will student finance debt? I think that's the one
No.
just said.
No.
Okay, what if you are not disabled? What is the process of buying a mortgage outright? So
Well, I mean, of course, if you want to buy a house, you obviously have to look at your income and then do all your assessment. You can check a range of interest rate and then calculate. The best that I do, I have a mortgage advisor, and he's called Eunice, a very, very helpful guy. He's helped many people to buy their own properties. He's an intermediary, so he's not just a broker, but he's an intermediary. So he can package the mortgage, he will do the assessment, and whatever he says to the bank is final because he's an intermediary. And once you've determined what level of debt you can take, you go to the broker, he will do an assessment, he will tell you what mortgage you can qualify for, the likely interest rate, he will do a calculation for you, and then he will also tell you what deposits that you should be looking for. Now, that is not the end of it. You'll be paying legal fees, and maybe you might also pay stamp duty. It's not everybody who pays stamp duty. It depends on the cost of the property. So you just have to be mindful. But the first step is your income. The second is what can you afford? And the third, the interest rate. And then maybe you go to the broker, or you go to the broker before the interest rate, and then he will tell you. If you want Hughes's number, I'm happy to give you Hugh's number. You can call him and he's based in southeast of London, and he will be able to help you.
Okay, thank you very much, Uncle Ben. We've got our last caller, even though our time is up. I'll give you the chance to either ask your question or participate in the quiz, and then we can come to a close. Pacho, Odofo Ben Ewa Ahumane Sono. Hello, Kolam Pacho Oho. Hello, Odofo wa Ahumason Pacho Utimiana. Otemenka. Good morning, Papa. Yo. Ojo so. Opese obisa question na wo participate quiz no.
Me participate quiz.
Yo. Pacho Efra was saying. Asare. Yo, Asare. Producer yen ko na main di kan and start it. Yo. Mr. O question start it sisia. Let's start. Which city is at the center of the earth? The main international airport is named after a soldier. Who is the name? Which is the strongest muscles of the human part?
The arm.
What is the nickname of the national football team of South Africa?
Bafana.
How many teams qualify for the Qatar World Cup?
32.
How long does a direct flight take to Ghana?
6 hours, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes.
What are the working hours of BWF Solicitors?
9 to 5 p.m.
What scheme after Brexit expired on June 30th, 2021?
The European settlement.
From what time naso? What time naso? Oh, last one dear. Mami bisa me lawyer say main farmer na me njai.
Farmer me, mami, farmer me. Minimum na the player me see put in me facho.
O say.
But minimum pa na how I me put in intina.
Now boy initials now unko winim. Keke.
The kate lawyer say why?
Yo. All right, Asari. Why are the pacho una mani de me hu ye intino. Yamrin so aso, but ye wia frame na men ji una mano me paucho. Why?
Okay, me friend number we are
07596620154 ni so. Why?
Okay, mami ticket number is
I was screen it to share me. Why?
Okay,
Uncle Ben, pacho yamrin na ye bi na.
Of course, yes. Okay. Anti manyati and I can niema miensa. You can shared ownership in general. You can shared ownership for people with long-term disability. And you can home adaptation for people with disability. Within that, and also you will be a friend support for mortgage interest. Maybe kind of similar as a man. Now, what it does, is to provide interest payment from the government up to 200,000. And idea opesa o toso ehu what it is the agents not to ho online na pe o cancel no it's another source of reference na oni omundin komo na say o struggle say ubenya cancel flat at na wo ye adwuma bisa ebia na watimi anya shared ownership ibi na o rent no aba form kakra na afi wa start build equity in the property. Tiene we need to be jamo. Nyame ya adoma. Your last bueno yamsa next week Saturday and you be draw quiz no. So you draw your first prize on your 2 weeks holiday to Ghana off peak until your plane and accommodation. The second prize is £500 cash. Tiwa be qualify no. Or the bank account my the bet to mo person be general cash and so I the be ma. And then the third prize, £200 cash. Your person on second scale now di kodi bronya. Now the entire way sir, BWF no, yentimi enche bronya deno maubia. Enti ye fa sa scheme way na yɛde adam ase over the last few months no ma support yɛn aba radio so abɛtie yɛn ma share Facebook YouTube ma yɛ references ma refer nkurɔfoɔ ama yɛn businesses biara ɛbɛgyina na yɛ support a community no ade ma business no ɛno nti na yɛso yɛnsi mu fam no a biribi a yɛfeel sɛ ɛbɛboa community no biara no yɛde brɛ mo sɛna ɛbɛyɛ a yɛnyinaa bɛ educate yɛn ho adwene ne nipa baako tirim nti yɛhyɛ saa na yɛpɛ sɛ mo hyɛ yɛ recordings no na ɛtumi aboa wo bi nyame adom a next week Saturday yɛbɛba yɛno de yɛne businesses no na ɛbɛkasa sɛna ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo nya license no ɛtumi de nkurɔfoɔ ɛfiri Ghana aba no sɛna ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo nlusu saa license no because ɛyɛ real sɛ nkurɔfoɔ lusu ɛyɛ real sɛ yɛbɛba bɛfine no £10,000 or even more na wɔlusu license no to next week Friday no 23rd no yɛbɛkyerɛ ɛno na ɛbɛyɛ yɛ bronya wei no yɛbɛkyerɛ mo sɛ na wobɛ maintain wo register wobɛ comply with the law sɛ na woyɛ business a wonlusu wo license no na afei mo a mopɛ sɛ mobusuafoɔ fi Ghana ba on the scheme no nso mowɔ questions a mobɛbisa ɛtumi a ansa mo nti manyɛ tii nyame yɛ adom a next week Friday mɛsan aba biom yɛda mo nyinaa ase
Yo, Uncle Ben, yedase, dear na de say, yedase ama ene yehu nyoma bebree tie for me ne continue ma me kasa enche. Nyame adom ochna the community and the law no baso. Misre mo me hu say ye bewie no questions bebree a pop up both on my phone and online no. Nyame adom I'll transfer all these questions no ewo ho na Uncle Ben no ewo the community and the law ne so. Na me gidi say we ni age edwuma die wonkwa enche mfa share na obi ho buying a house, buying a flat, buying a home in the UK no dwene ho na obetumi etu ho anamo ama won so wenye bi nyame nhyira ye nyame nka ye ho na wotwe onka ye ho bibi ebeso bi enye nhyira ma ye dase ne ebesen hia mediane manyeti me mamo happy weekend bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.